Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner Steck. Makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening. Welcome to the Cougar Den for tonight's high school volleyball matchup as we open up the season with Ada-Borup-West hosting Barnesville. 8A and 8AA volleyball kicks off tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB Ada, Minnesota, and live video on yourliveevent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. It's the Cougars and the Trojans coming up next.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, they understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's their specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and they can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, to review your crop insurance coverage. They're an equal opportunity provider.
At Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy Apartments in Twin Valley, they want to ensure you or your loved one are in the best place for your current care needs. They offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. Residents can continue to do what they have always loved while trying new experiences that they've never had time for. For more information on Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley, call 218-456-2105.
Enjoy spectacular savings at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Receive up to $150 off on your eyewear. Save more, buy more. Save more when you purchase your eyewear at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Now through September 30th, you'll receive up to $150 off. See Valley Vision Clinic for all spectacular savings during this promotion. Valley Vision Clinic, excellence, experience, complete care. 218-784-4091 for the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Your Bitker Inc. pregame show. Contact Troy the Tire Guy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. Here with the fall season, back to school, harvest season as well. Drive safe with safe tires from Bitker Inc. 456-7467. That's 456-SHOP for Bitker Inc. located in between Ada and Halstead. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars host the Barnesville Trojans tonight. Cougars off a subsection semifinal appearance last year, 23-7 overall record, bringing in some fresh faces to the lineup. Really fresh faces to the lineup. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Here, the Barnesville Trojans on the other side of the court, 20-11 last year as they were Section 8 AA champs, making their way to the state tournament. Both teams opening up the new season here tonight. Both have a couple scrimmages under their belt and trying to get to the ones that count here tonight. Let's go to our pregame coaches' comments. Brought to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy, working for you, the area farmer, bringing you, first up, head coach for Ada-Borup-West, Coach Jim Lee.
Is here. I think I hear final countdown in the background here, so let's get ready for this one. Season's opening. What are we looking at?
Well, it always comes a little faster than you expect. You think we got another week, another 3 days. No, it's tomorrow, or remember it's in 2 days. It's like, man, it comes here fast. And then even volleyball season's so short, it's like, well, we just started, now we're actually done. So, I mean, it's a fast season. It comes faster than you expect, and it ends a lot quicker than you want to.
Well, and unfortunately here today, game one, but we're already having to shuffle the lineup a little bit.
Yeah, Hannah Parrington hurt her knee, and she's our setter outside, so we had to go ahead and shuffle some things there. So we'll see how that goes. It makes it a little more pesky from the sidelines on the court rather than just going through rotation we've been establishing here so far. So we just got to go ahead and make up for that and see how the girls do.
Were you able to get some reps with that rotation there, get them used to where the ball is going to be placed a little bit?
One day. One day in warm-ups here today, so we'll see how it goes.
Sometimes they say one day is all you need, right?
I need a lot more than one day. So, but I mean, at least we had something. I mean, sometimes like you have them back-to-back, so at least we have a little bit here, so that helps a little bit.
All right, you got the Trojans. What do you remember about what they bring back or what you've seen from them?
Well, they got a couple good outsides. They hit a nice line shot there, and whether they play that one girl in the middle or the outside, we have to go ahead and key on her. Number 2, they usually go ahead and serve very aggressively there than 2. The number 3, they're very well coached, so you never really know what to expect from them. You know you're going to have a good, hard matchup, especially the first match of the season. I think they expect like a really tough matchup, and so do we. So we can't have a cupcake on our schedule the first match. Both teams know that we both got to come up flying.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the match.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Jim Lee, head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, with our pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy. Working for you, the area farmer. Visit them online, georgetownfarmers.com. We'll break. We'll come back. Head coach Megan Asgard for the Barnesville Trojans. She joins us next ahead of the season opener, Cougars and Trojans, on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
Ada Building Center, LLC welcomes you to discuss your plans and ideas for your new farm buildings, homes, garages, storage sheds, or other buildings you want at the lake, on the farm, or in town. Floor to ceiling, walls to roof, Ada Building Center, LLC will assist in making your construction plans, providing quality project materials and free delivery to your job site. For updates and repairs, they have all the doors, windows, cabinets, and supplies you need. Ada Building Center, LLC, 218-784-3661, Highway 200 East edge of Ada.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville tonight. High school volleyball on your sports channel, 106.5 FM, KRJB, and the live video streaming on yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us here this evening. Thanks as well to all the sponsors you'll hear and see throughout our broadcast presentation. Thanks to Kaylin, our engineer of the studios of KRJB. Got Emma running camera for us here tonight so myself, Jake Berkmeyer, ready for the play-by-play call to get this 2023 volleyball season underway. To do so, let's check in with the coaches. Here again, we talk with Coach Lee. Let's talk with Coach Megan Asgard. For the Barnesville Trojans, our Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy pregame. Coach's comments.
Season opener here tonight on the road against Ada-Borup-West. And, Coach, looking at the preseason, the scrimmages, what'd you see from your team? What'd you learn about this year's squad?
You know, this year's squad definitely needs some experience on the playing court together. We graduated 11 seniors last year, and just really looking to gain some experience, get comfortable with each other, and, yeah, just kind of keep improving the game as we start off our season here tonight.
A lot of holes to fill, but do the girls at least have some reps together, some familiarity that they can bring to the court?
Yeah, Summer League helped a lot this summer, getting in open gyms, getting these preseason scrimmages under our belt a little bit. We're definitely seeing some improvements in our rotation, just getting comfortable with each other. It's hard when you totally have a big graduating class ahead of you and you have a lot of shoes to fill.
With those scrimmages, how did the team respond to seeing some different jerseys across the net?
You know, it was great. I think it's helpful when you've been in the grind during preseason and just kind of competing, getting through some fundamentals, competing against your younger kids a little bit. But to definitely see some of the other teams across the net, we hosted a scrimmage, and then we also went up to Moorhead and played in a scrimmage. It's just really good to see where your strengths and your weaknesses are.
Ada-Borup-West, looking at them, what do you know? What do you see?
You know, Jim always puts together a really good team. He's got a great setter. He's got a couple tall girls up in the front row. They seem to play some really good defense, and they're just really well disciplined as well.
Megan, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the match.
Thank you.
Head coach Megan Asgard for the Barnesville Trojans with our Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy pregame coaches' comments. You can contact Gary Bolzum at the elevator, 218-236-6661. They thank you for selling your grain and purchasing your agronomy products and services from them at the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, working for you, the area farmer. Continue on with our Bitker Inc. pregame show when we return. Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville High School Volleyball tonight on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine of Ada.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Bitker Inc. pregame show, 456 shop. That's 456-7467. Contact Troy, the tire guy, at Bitker Inc., located in between Ada and Halstead. As we bring you this season opening matchup from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Remember, visit with Laura Tweeton. Hear about retirement accounts and annuities, life insurance, long-term care. Talk with Laura Tweeton and Thrivent Financial. Your Ada-Borup-West home opener for them as well, as they start this week at home, obviously tonight and Thursday night, part of the rare fall doubleheader, as they will have a home game versus the Sacred Heart Eagles. That'll be a 7:30 start time, depending on that, but that will follow a 5 o'clock football game on Thursday there, as the Ada-Borup-West Cougar football team opens up with New York Mills. We'll have both those games for you there with yourliveevent.com, and bring it to you with the radio as well too. So the fall double dip with the football followed by the volleyball on Thursday for Ada-Borup-West before they head out on the road next week for matches at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy on Tuesday after the Labor Day holiday. Then they go to Norman County East Dillon Hero on Thursday, and then they host the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses next Saturday. The Barnesville Trojans, they will be in action on Thursday as they host Detroit Lakes in their home opener. Then they're off until the following Thursday when they host Hawley, and then they go back on the road on September 12th, that Tuesday, taking on East Grand Forks in East Grand. That's the upcoming matchups for these two. Looking again at this matchup real quick, our keys to the game in this one for these two teams. The Barnesville Trojans, as Coach Asgard said, replacing 11 seniors. A lot of shoes to fill. Ada-Borup-West, as Coach Lee said, hey, we got some returners, but we lost to an injury here over the weekend. So bringing in a freshman starting there in that front line for them tonight. I think similar keys in this season opener. One, you got to make sure you communicate. Number two, you got to make sure you come out with some intensity. And number three, kind of along with that intensity, you got to make sure you manage the nerves. There's always a little bit of those butterflies, I think, when you start a season here, whether you're at home, you're out on the road, whatever it is. So come out, and really those three things are the things that you as the player can control. So that's there are keys to the game in this one tonight, both between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Barnesville Trojans. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. We'll have a break here, and starting lineups will come back before we get ready for our first serve of the season. Coming up on 106.5 FM, KRJB, and yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey Swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
As we wrap up our Bitker Inc. pregame show, we prepare for our starting lineups. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Ziegler Egg Equipment, as we have the starters for the Barnesville Trojans will be senior number 1, Maya Newell. The libero tonight will be number 2, the senior Kennedy Gray. On the outside hitter will be the junior number 8, Macy Pana. Junior outside number 9, Lexi Haft. The sophomore middle will be number 10, Auburn Hintz. The senior right side hitter will be number 14, Mallory Rasmussen. And in the middle will be number 15, the junior, Abigail John. That's the starting lineups for head coach Megan Asgard and the Barnesville Trojans. Here for the Ziegler Egg Equipment starting lineups in this one, as you can ask about the new trade-ins. 31 8-foot Burgo chisel plow, 3-bar harrow, call for pricing, and a S205 Malro Bobcat local trade with 1,580 hours. Talk to Chuck O'Neill for price and information. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North in Ada. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, looking at their starting lineups here as got a couple changes here from what's being announced and what we were told. So, talking with Coach Lee here, starting senior number 3, Sarah Prodzinski, sophomore number 5, Milena Severson, senior number 6, Izzy Markuson is the libero tonight. Here, it looks like senior number 1, Alex Tingham, will be the one subbed out for Markuson, the libero. It will be senior number 10, Holly Flum, sophomore number 12, Morgan Engel, and stepping into the starting lineup here today, the freshman number 16, Macy Thornton. There for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, their head coach, Jim Lee, as that's their starting lineups, brought to you by Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North in Ada. Thanks once again for joining us here. Earlier today, JV game went to the Barnesville Trojans, 2-0 in that one. Last year, this matchup between these two programs was a 3-1 victory for Ada-Borup-West. It was their first win in the matchups between the two since 2018. The Trojans have got the last couple from them, but Ada-Borup-West took it last year, so let's see how things work out this year. Trojans get their 6 on the court. Here comes the libero Gray subbing in for Hintz, the sophomore outside there in that back row. As Markuson gets set to check in here for Ada-Borup-West. And she will replace Egan in that back row. Ada-Borup-West will be back to serve first. Our first serve brought to you by Doug Markuson, Markuson Accounting Service in Ada. Tax preparation, accounting, payroll services. Quick, fast, and confidential. Contact Doug Markuson, Markuson Accounting Service in Ada. We are underway as the 2023 season goes off, and our first point goes to Barnesville Trojans on a net violation by Ada-Borup-West. So first point side out to the Trojans, and Abby John will go back to serve. Here's the serve across in the back row. A little collision, but picked up. Passed off here. Engel will set up and tipped over now by Severson. Pushed up and over now by the back row of Hintz. Cougars free ball it across. Back row pass up to the setter, Newell, and miscommunication on where it was going, and it will be a campfire ball there in between a pair of Trojans, and side out to Ada-Borup-West. Tied 1-1. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Here comes the serve. It's an ace serve for Sarah Prodzinski. Mustang Seeds ace serve. Here. Contact your Mustang Seed dealers. Visit online, mustangseeds.com. Prodzinski serve across. Picked up in the back row. Pushed over this time now by Haft. And returned now by the Cougars. In the back row, Gray will pass it up, set up, going back left side to Haft. In the back row, her dug up into the rafters. Markuson will then get it over and free ball across by Thornton. Gray pass to Newell and tipped that time by Rasmussen. Picked up by the Cougars. They'll tip it across themselves. Gray once again passes up with the bump here, trying to kill. Block is there. Severson on that double block on that right side. In the back row, Markuson with the dive to bring it up, and now Thornton from the left side, dug up in the back row by Gray. Free ball across here from the back row kill attempt. Dumped over now on two by the Cougars at that front line, up at the net, knocked back over to the Trojans side. Back set here to the left side, block there of Thornton and Severson, and then the return is off the Cougars and out of bounds. Point goes to the Trojans. As Hintz will get that kill off the side. Side out to Barnesville. And Sophie Frederick will come in to serve. Leading 2-1. Right-hand serve across in the middle, received by Markuson. Engel will get it now to Severson, who tips it across. Gray in the back row will pass and free ball across. Free ball goes wide. And it will be point to Ada-Borup-West. They tied up at 2-2. Substitutions. Callie Solsing will come in. She will go back to serve, replacing Thornton in that front row, or in that back row, excuse me. As the serve goes cross court, picked up and volleyed across on the pass. Severson tries to kill it down, dug up in the back row, now pushed across by Hintz. Brodzinski to Engel, now Severson through the block and down on the kind of the jumping, diving kill attempt. Using the tall frame there to get the kill. So Solson will go back to serve again. Cougars take their first lead. Severson with her first kill. Engel got that assist. Now on the left side, we got a violation here into the net on the Trojans. So Ada-Borup-West here now with a 5-2 lead. Solsing back to serve. Grave, the libero with the back row kill attempt, dug up by the Cougars, free ball to cross. Will be a back set coming here to the right side to Newell and picked up by the Cougars. Engel will get it, and now Severson will free ball it across. Gray with the pass. Here tracked down by Frederick, sets it up to the left side. Too strong on the kill attempt from Haft. And it will be Cougar point. Ada-Borup-West opens up a 6-2 lead in our first set. 6-2 the score on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Solsing with a serve across, back row receive, and a back row kill attempt from the libero. Gray dug up by the Cougars, set up, and Severson left side. Her kill is picked up in the back row as well. Tipped over on the dump that time by the Trojans up at the net. Here's the battle, dive for it as Adrina Egan gets underneath it to pop it up, and the Cougars get it across. Attack from the left side here. We have a ball hit the antenna. Ball hit the antenna as Haft went for it, passes a little offline, and it will be point to Ada-Borup-West. Callie Solsing continues the service run here at 5 straight for Ada-Borup-West. Back set here, Frederick right side gives it up to Haft, dug up by the Cougars. They'll set up left side. Severson through the block, but picked up by Hintz. Gray will pass it up, and on the far left side, Haft can't get in enough onto it, hits the top of the net, comes back, and it will be 8-2. Ada-Borup-West with the lead as we hit the timeout. Timeouts from Freedom Fuel in Ada. Ada-Borup-West leads over Barnesville 8-2 on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
As we prepare to head back to school, students at Ada-Borup-West will go back to school on Tuesday, September 5th. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for more information and parent resources as you prepare to send your student back to school, whether that's transportation, whether that's the e-learning plans, free and reduced lunch forms, or questions before school can be answered by visiting ada.k12.mn.us. You can also call the school for more information, 218-784-5300. The Ada-Borup-West School District looks forward to a safe back to school.
As we come back out of the Freedom Fuel timeout, here they broke back a little early and we had a pass go into the net on the Cougars side, so side out to Barnesville. They take control as they get the side out, and Haft will go back to serve, now trailing at 3-8. Cougars left side attack, Simpson dug up in the back row, hits the rafters, and then bounces right back towards Haft. No one was around it because it ricocheted away from where the defense was running to. And Haft will hit it, so it'll technically be counted as a double hit. But give the kill that time. Severson picks up her second. Alex Tingham will serve now for Ada-Borup-West at 9-3. In the middle, kill attempt sent back, no, off the net. They say the Hintz kill was off the top of the net, not the block, and so the 4-hit called on the Trojans. Tingham back serving. Right hands it across. Cross-court serve. Frederick will set up here, and the pass a little too far towards the outside. Pana tried to twist and turn, avoid running into the officials' stand. And it will be point for Ada-Borup-West. Cross-court serve once again for Tingham. Passed up. Frederick sets up. Hintz gets it into the gap there and down for the kill. Cougars converged on it but couldn't get the pass off, and the kill for Hintz, picking up her second. Frederick gets her assist. 4-11. Kennedy Gray goes back to serve. The senior libero, right-hand rocket there into the back corner, picked up by Tingham. Pass up here now to Flum to the left side, and down with the kill for Engel. Morgan Engel takes the kill, and an emphatic kill on that one. Side out back to Ada-Borup-West. 12-4 here in set number 1 of this season opener for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Barnesville Trojans. Ollie Flum serves cross-court. Barnesville Trojans set up left side. Dunk up in the back row by Markuson. Markuson digs up the John kill that time as they go back to Abby John. This time she tips it. Flum's there for the tip pass herself, and they'll go back to Engel. She'll tip it to the side and get the tip kill down good for Morgan Engel. So Engel with back-to-back kills, one of the hard spike variety, one of the soft tip variety. Some diversification in the arsenal. Here's Frederick with the backside pass here to the right side, picked up on the kill attempt, free balled over by the Cougars. Well, couldn't get it down. They won't go back to her as the pass a little bit off the hands of Frederick, but floats over to the Cougars side, and here's one off the noggin. Engel goes off the head of Frederick to get the kill. Glancing blow there, but a kill down. It's Engel with her third kill in this set. First set, 14-4. Cougars up by 10. Tried the dump on that one, and Frederick hits it off the top of the net. Point here to Ada-Borup-West, now leading 15-4. Ollie Flum comes back in. Well, stays in to serve. Right-hand serve across, back middle, pushed up here now to Frederick. She'll back set here to Newell. Returned by Engel on the block. Now back up here, Trojans free ball it over. Cougars attack, tip here from Engel. No one's there. Engel with the tip kill. And time Egan will take the assist. Substitution here as Elizabeth Mulcahy will check in for the Barnesville Trojans. Ollie Flum back to serve. It's received by libero Gray. Passed up left side. Noel will give it up here to Pana, and Pana with the kill off the defense. Cross court on that kill attempt, and Macy Pana picks up the kill. Well, picks up the assist. Side out to Barnesville. Trailing 5-16. Newell goes back to serve. And it's a missed serve as it kicks off the top of the net. And side out back to Ada-Borup-West. Izzy Markuson will grab the volleyball, head back to the service line as the libero takes it for her first serve of the year. Pass tracked down there as it's free ball across now by Gray in the back row. Cougars will have Markuson pass it up. Engel free ball it across on the hit. Pass up towards the top of the net, and Noel can't get underneath it to get the set off as right at that top part of the net, misplayed, and point here for Ada-Borup-West. Leading 18-5. Markuson, line drive serve. Gray will pass it to Noel. Go to the left side now. Knocked across there from Rasmussen. Cougars return it here with Prodzinski. Too strong as she goes wide on the cross-court attempt. Miss kill. Side out to Barnesville. Back to serve will be Elizabeth Mulcahy. And her line drive serve. Ooh, what a dive there by Engel. Then up at the net, but we got a net lift call. A lift call. Saying a lift called on the Trojans, trying to quick tip that back across. And it's going to be side out back to Ada-Borup-West. Morgan Engel will be back to serve here for the Cougars. She comes with the little hop serve, not quite a jump serve, little hop serve we'll call it. Pushed across by Gray. Markinson will pass up. Engel will set up, and Pradzinski kill will be dug up in the row there by Pana. Up at the net, and it comes down on the Trojan side. Both Trojans and Cougars went up at it, and it comes down on the Trojan side, so the point to Ada-Borup-West. Back to Morgan Engel at the service line. The hop serve across. Back row passed up. Well, we'll give it here to the left side. Kill dug up in the back row that time by the Cougars, and we have a antenna, hit the antenna. So we'll be going out to the Trojans, and back to serve will be Abigail John. The junior hitter hits it across. Markson, back row pass up now here to Engel, left side. Here goes to Severson, and too strong. Point here to the Trojans. Yep, 20-8, Ada-Borup-West with the lead. And the serve goes wide. Tried to cross-court it. Missed serve goes wide for John, and it will go out to the Cougars. Sarah Pradzinski back to serve. Her first serve of the season was an ace. This one, though, goes across, picked up in the middle. Here's the kill attempt. Down with the kill for Haft. Haft with a rocket from the middle. And the side out to Barnesville. Rasmussen will check out. As Alke will come in to serve. In the back row, Pradzinski to Egan here to Severson, tipped across. This will be Pana to tip it here and pushed now over by Gray. Engel, bump set coming now here from Thornton, the freshman, will give it up to Severson, the sophomore, picked up by the Trojans, and a tip around those two on the block, and they get it down. That was Haft with the tip. They're on that far side. Okay, we'll go back to serve again. 21-10, and here's a dive, can't get to it. 21-11. Cougars here with the advantage. Looks like we might have officials timeout here as we get the floor cleaned up. The unofficial timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada with the gas and diesel at the pumps, the car wash. Don't forget the pop snacks in the vending machine, plus the ice machine as well. Hey, Labor Day holiday, maybe you need some ice? Head over to Freedom Fuel in Ada. Get the big bags of ice there when you're on your way. And then you can fuel up too. It's multitasking. Here we're back resuming as the serve is across. Now the Trojans will back dump it on two, and it's a dump kill for the setter, Mia Noel. And she'll take the kill, and the Trojans take the point. A little bit of a rally here. Here, 21-12, and here's a timeout from Coach Lee and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. They take their first timeout. 21-12, Ada-Borup-West leads on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard on YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
21-12, the Barnesville Trojans heading on a service run here, trying to erase an early deficit. As Elizabeth, okay, goes back to serve once again out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Back row middle, Markison, her pass up to the net, and it's an ace. The ace serve. Here, ace serves from Mustang Seeds, the Mustang Seed dealers in your area. In the Felton area, contact Trent Item at Itemized Eggs, 701-367-4096. Flum will give it to Engel, dumps it on 2. Dive and a pickup here by Mulcahy, coming up from the back row, up to the left side, kill too strong from Haft. Trojans looking, saying, hey, was it tipped? Was it tipped? And it was not. So point on the side out to Ada-Borup-West. Coming in, Callie Solstein. She had a 6-point run earlier. She's hoping for a 3-point run now here at 22-13. Receive pushed. We got a 2-hit on the set called on the Trojans. 23-13 now. Callie Solstein again back to serve. Right hand serve across. Gray in the back row. Passes up to the left side will be Pana with the kill attempt. Dug up. Severson will attack from the left side. Gray with the back row dig. Dump on 2. There's a 1-2 and free balled over by Prodzinski on 3. Back set to the right side. Give it up now to Hintz. Dug up by the Cougars. Severson, free balls across. On 2, here's a dump attempt. Engel's there to dig it up for Ada-Borup-West. Left side, Severson going backward. Dug up in the back row on the cross court by Pana. Pass though off the line. And it is point for Ada-Borup-West on the miss hit on the pass. So set point now for Callie Solstein and the Cougars. Senior sends it across in the back row. It's an ace! Solstein with the ace to end it. And Ada-Borup-West takes the first set, 25-13. Here as we look at our Linforce Insurance Agency in between sets report in this one. After the first couple points were back and forth, tied at 1, tied at 2. Ada-Borup-West would go on that aforementioned Callie Solstein 6-point run to take an 8-2 lead. They'd extend it out to double digits, up by a dozen at 16-4. Trojans get a couple back and forth side outs each way, then get a little run themselves going as they bring it down to 21-13, trailing by 8, but unable to continue that as a timeout. Cougars get a side out, and then Solstein with another service run to finish it out. Morgan Engel with 4 kills in that first set. Holly Flum with 3 assists for Ada-Borup-West. Mia Newell with a kill and 2 assists, plus was 2 kills for Lexi Haft and 2 for Aubrey Hintz in that first set for the Barnesville Trojans. That's set number 1 in the books. We're ready for set number 2. When we come back, Ada-Borup-West leads 1-0 in your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
At the junction of Highway 59 and 200, you'll enjoy a stop at Pump 24 Corner Market. Gas and diesel islands are available 24 hours for all vehicles. In the Corner Market, you'll find convenience foods, grocery, hot stuff subs and wraps, pizzas, salads, and more, including the Plump 24 roasted chicken. You can add mashed potatoes and extras for the full meal. Hot coffee is always available every day at Pump 24 Corner Market in Mahnomen.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Our in-between set break brought to you by the Linforce Insurance Agency with locations Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, Fertile, and Ada. Visit the nearest agency for your insurance services. Linforce, your insurance source since 1937. Online, linforceinsurance.com. Well, Ada-Borup-West takes the first set, 25-13. Barnesville Trojans look to respond as they send Noel back to serve to start off set number 2. As the senior heads back, prepping for the jump serve. And here it comes across right side here and picked up by Markuson. Passed up to Engel, knocked across by Prodzinski. Hit in the front row that time as John thought she was going to tip and pass it up. Defense, though, was backtracking. Wasn't able to reverse course quick enough and get it up. It'll be side out here to the Cougars. Sarah Prodzinski back to serve now, leading 1-0. Back row pass here. Go up to Gray. She'll do the bump set here. Kill attempt from Snowball is too strong. Too strong, and the point goes to Sarah Prodzinski. There's the junior right side. Snowball starting here in set number 2. Back row attack here from the libero. Gray dug up by the Cougar libero, Markuson. Left side, Thornton will have it dug up in the back row. Pass here to the right side. Snowball will attack. Too strong on the cross-court attempt. Or Snowball on that kill attempt. And Prodzinski will go back to serve again, leading 3-0. Sarah Prodzinski, right-hand serve, goes to the back. Left side there. Haft passes it up. Pushed over now on 3. Oh, we got a... What do we have there? Missed that on the official saying a... I did not see what that call was. Looked down for a moment here to double check a name, and all I know is it's a side out here to Barnesville. Macy Pana will go back to serve. Here's it's passed up. Engel will go in the middle to Severson. Tips it over the block for the kill. Engel with the assist. Severson with the kill. Quick side out here to Ada-Borup-West. Callie Solsing checks in. Orton comes out. Markuson libero also coming out here for the Cougars as well. Solsing's serve is free balled. Ooh, nice angle on that one as up near the scores table. Snowball puts enough twist on here to get it back in play. Volleyed back over to the Trojans. Now they'll attack back row. Attack from Gray. Dug up in the back row. And now it'll be Severson too strong as she tries to knock it into the commons area. Point here to Barnesville at 4-2. Ada-Borup-West leading. Substitutions here as Solsing checks out for Thornton. Thornton checks out for the libero Markuson in that back row. Back row receive set up now here to the right side as Engel gives it up and the kill is down for Egan. Adrina Egan gets the kill. Engel with a second assist here in this set. Side out back to Ada-Borup-West as Alex Tingham will serve. Abby John had that last serve for the Trojans. Tingham serve across, passed up, set up here by Newell at the top of the net. Knocked over by Egan. Here's it, twists up. Flum will pass it back to the left side, going to Engel. Through the double block, down with the kill. Flum with the assist. Morgan Engel, her 5th kill. 6-2. Ada-Borup-West leads over Barnesville. Alex Tingham, serve across. Back middle receive up to the middle. Newell will give it left side and the push across. What do we have? We have a net on the Cougars getting into the net on the attempted block. And it will be side out here to Barnesville. Snowball will come out. Elizabeth, will check in to serve. Markuson serve receive. Flum back set right side. Egan kill attempt dug up by Gray. And it will be Noel going to the left side here to Pana. Dug up by Markuson in the back row. Flum goes to Engel on the left side. Too strong. Too strong, and the point and serve stays with Barnesville. Now trailing at 4-6. We'll volley or serve across. Markuson pass dumped by Flum. Picked up that time, though, by Pana. The left side kill, her third of the night. Trojans trail by a point. Okay, goes back again to serve. Markuson, serve received. Flum to Engel, double block. Engel pop it back up. Flum will set it back up, going back to Engel. Part two is a tip. This one, Newell will get it. Now over here, knocked over by Henu, not knocked over by Hafe, as it just tips the top of the net and kind of rides along, and it heads back over to the Trojan side. 4-hit will be called. Side out now to Holly Flum and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars to serve. Flum serve. Gray in the back row with the receive. Noel with the set. Far side. Gives it up to Hafe. Markuson in the back row. Flum will set up now to Engel on the left side. Dug up by Pana. Dumped over on two by Noel for the dump kill. And Noel with the dump kill and the side out. Let's see, Hafe making her way back to the service line now. Trailing 6-7 in set number 2. Right-hand serve across. Tingham in the back row. Pass up to Flum, and from the red line will be Engel with the kill attempt. Dug up in the back row. Left side attack. That being Pana. Hit backwards and free balled over right away by Gray. Cougars at the net here. We'll have it as Flum will give it up now to Egan with the bump set to Engel on the far side. Nice sliding dig that time by Haft. Pana with the soft kill attempt and gets it off the block and out. There's Flum and Egan trying to team up, but it goes off them, and we're tied at 7. Tied at 7 as Lexi Hafe back to serve. For the Trojans, line drive serve off of Engel, set up by Flum. Back to Engel. Kill attempt dug up in the back row by Hafe. Now left side, kill attempt to Markuson with the dig. And the Pana kill. Prudzinski will tip it across with the bumps and miscommunication on who's going to get the next hit. Excuse me, that was Mulcahy with the bump that time, and then the miscommunication after that. Side out to Ada-Borup-West. Izzy Markuson goes back to serve. Gray pass now to the setter. Well, goes right side, and the push across from Hintz. Cougars look to respond on their left side. Engel kill down off the assist that time from Holly Flum. Morgan Engel, half a dozen kills for her. Izzy Markuson to serve, leading 9-7. Balled up here to Hay and knocked over by Pana. Here and a little errant pass trying to get it back. Thornton tried to pass it off to Engel. Engel tried to get a hand on, knock it over, but it goes wide. Misplaced, side out to Barnesville at 8-9. Back to serve will be senior Kennedy Gray. Markuson here to Flum to Engel and into the net from the red line. Tied up at 9. Gray once again, nearly loses the volleyball, dribbling off the foot. Recovers though, sends it across. Tingham back middle. Flum will set. Give it up to Prudzinski off the double block back over to the Cougar side. Prudzinski to Flum to shoot it across on 2. Here's a set, back set. Ooh, nice dump set that time from Mia Newell. I don't know if she saw it, but maybe felt it. Everyone else creeping over to that side, and big hole on that back side with the dump kill. Her third of the night. Serve across from Gray as the Trojans take the 10-9 lead. Left side, tipped across. Cougars bump set here from Tingham to Engel off the defense. Tipped up that time, saved by Abby John. To the left side, the kill attempt. Dug up by Markuson in the back row. That time on the Pana dig attempt. Then to the left side, Engel, and down on that far side. Snuck it in. Side out here to the Cougars, 10-10. Severson will check in for Tingham now. For Ada-Borup-West as Morgan Engel will go back to serve. The hop serve across. Back middle, pass up towards the top of the net. Severson, that's unfair. She's tall, she's at the top of the net, and when it comes over that side, and just a little tap across for the kill. And serve here goes back to Morgan Engel. Again to get it across. Cougars leading 11-10. Free balled. No, off the net. Hits the top of the net that time. Pana trying to push it across. Serve stays with Morgan Engel and Ada-Borup-West. Leading now 12-10. Here's the hop serve, and it is pushed up here now. Now Newell just takes it into her own hands and goes with a kill. Sees it coming up, says, I'm not going to set it, I'm going to kill it, and she does. Newell with the kill. She'll go back to serve now. 11-12. The jump serve. Severson in the front row. Engel will get it back to Severson. Tries to cross court on the kill. No good. Pass up to the top of the net. Prodzinski tried to dump it to the side and ends up getting called for the lift. 12-12. Well, back to serve again. The serve across. Prodzinski will pass it up to Engel. Goes to Severson. Pushed back over to Newell, who sets up to the left side now to Pana. Returned by the Cougars. Now Newell will set to the right side. Snowball off the block. Saved by Newell. And then set up by Pana. Pushed over now and into the block and out as Abby John just pushes it across. Hits the block and glances away. Kind of a, am I going to hit it? Am I just going to push it across? She says, I'm just going to push it across. And it was effective. 13-12. Well, with the serve. Markison with the receive. Set here backwards here to Prodzinski. Right side from Engel. Picked up by the Trojans, and it will be Noel momentum taking her underneath the net. She crossed over, and it will be point here to Ada-Borup-West. 13-13. Here's Sarah Prodzinski back to serve. Noel to the middle. Pana will have it pushed across. Cougars are trying to return. Thornton from the left side through the net, comes down, and the Trojans play it and return it over. Thornton with the dive to dig it up. Now here we see return by Prodzinski. Set up. Noel goes in the middle here to John. Severson's there. Flum is there to help, and then Severson with the kill attempt. Dug up by Gray in the back row. Noel gives it up now to Haft. Haft will knock it across. Flum sets it up now to Thornton off the block. Picked back up by John. Noel will far set here over to the left side, and a little right hand hit from Pana off the mark. Hits the net, and the good volley ends in the favor of Ada-Borup-West at 14-13. Sarah Prodzinski serving. Across received, back middle, pushed up here to the right side, and the little dump is there to get the point and the side out at 14-14. Macy Pana back to serve. Flum to Engel to Severson. Gray in the back row with the dig. Well, now Pana to volley it across. Engel sets this time, goes to Flum. Too strong. Cross court, hits it out. 15-14, Trojans lead. Here's Macy Pana goes back to serve. Checks over where we're going to go and hits the spot there on the right side. There is Flum to Engel and knocked across by Severson. Dug up. It will be Haft on the left side. Too strong. 15-15, back and forth in this second set. Tied at 7, tied at 9, tied at 10, tied at 12, tied at 13, tied at 14, tied at 15. The way that we've gone in set number 2. The other team gaining the distance that the Cougars did in that first set that they took 25-13. In the middle, here John off the block, returns it, and Gray sends it back over. Dive by Solsing off Engel, and now free balled over by Prodzinski. Gray to Newell, dumps it across. Prodzinski's there, Flum hits it across on 2 with the push. Newell will high set to the left side, and the kill off of Prodzinski down here for Haft. Haft with the kill. 16-15, Trojans lead. Markison, the libero, will check back in for Ada-Borup-West as Abby John goes back to the service line. High toss and the serve across. Engel sets up here to Severson. Dug up by John in the back row. Will be set up now here to Pana. picked up by the Cougars. Left side, Severson goes at it again in the back row. John again picks it up. Newell sets it up. This time she goes to Hafton. Can't get it over on the hit on the kill. Side out to Ada-Borup-West. Substitution in as Severson comes out. Tingham comes in, and Alex Tingham will serve at 16-16. Mid-range serve across. Newell brings it back in with the bump, and the back row kill attempt from Gray is into the net. Cougars take the point, 17-16. Here's the broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thriving Financial Radio booth. Remember, reach for your long-term goals, build your nest egg. Visit with Laura Tweeton, Thriving Financial. Here at the net, brought up by the Trojans. Cougars will attack now. Angle, too strong over the back line. 17-17. Where we go. The teams back and forth. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ties in this second set. Low line drive, ace serve for the Trojans. Tipped off the net and kind of tipped off a couple of Cougar players as well, but it's the second ace of the night. Elizabeth Mulcahy. And she's back again to serve at 18-17. Markuson, Engel, Tingham, free ball. Gray, well, back sets right side here to Hintz. Picked up by Markuson. Holly Flum will set. Now Engel, left side. It's out. Was it? Was not tipped. Was not tipped, and the point stays with the Trojans. Timeout goes to the Cougars. Barnesville leading set number 2, 19-17. Cougars lead the match 1-0. That's on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We're back here on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Barnesville Trojans leading a score of 19-17 in set number 2. They're out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. They're with the fastest pumps in town with that gas and diesel at the pump. The ice, the soda, the snacks, the car wash, the pet wash there as well with Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Barnesville Trojans leading by a pair of points here with Elizabeth. Okay, going back to serve again. Received by the Cougars. They'll set up left side. Morgan Engel, kill attempt dug up in the back row by Pana. Will be set up, passed up. Newell will give it up. Haft will have it dug up, but a little stumble on the set, and then they're going to wipe up some moisture on the court here. Results in a lift double hit being called. Point to the Trojans, leading 20-17. Okay, going back to serve. Okay, in Engel, to Flum. And will be picked up by Gray. Now to Newell, picked up in the back row. No, tried the one-arm swing. Markuson couldn't get to it on the left to right, and it'll be 21-17. Another timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada being called here by the Cougars. Trojans lead 21-17 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard in set number 2.
It's Cleaner with Gleaner, Gleaner Combines from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Have you been seeing the demonstrations of these Gleaner Combines? Check with Chuck O'Neill for details at Ziegler Ag Equipment. New trade-ins at Ziegler Ag Equipment, 31-foot Borgo, chisel plow with 3-bar harrow, just in S205 Melrose Bobcat, local trade, 1,580 hours. Talk with Chuck O'Neill for pricing and more information. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
From the Cougar Den, it's Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. We're in set number 2. Barnesville leading 21-17 as the Trojans serve. Alex Tingham serve receive. Flom to Engel through the double block. Big kill down that time. That was starting to try to bring up, getting some momentum here. Two teams focused in here. Trojans trying to hold on to this lead. Cougars trying to refocus during that timeout. They're trying to come back here in this second set, and they get an ace! A big kill followed by an ace from Holly Flum. And cuts the lead down now here to 21-19. Remember to keep your focus with Dr. Dave Solstein and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091. For the health and safety of your eyes, visit with Dr. Dave at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Serve across, Trojans here from the left side, dug up by Engel. Flum, high sets, left side to Engel from just past the red line. Back row picked up. Gray will pass it up towards the net, into the net, and unable to be recovered. It will be a point for the Cougars, and the Trojan lead down to 1 at 21-20. And the Trojans say, hey, we're going to take a timeout now and talk about it. 21-20, Barnesville leads in set number 2. Cougars lead 1-0 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, they understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's their specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and they can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, to review your crop insurance coverage. They're an equal opportunity provider.
Season opener tonight, high school volleyball, Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville. Cougars took the first set 25-13, trailing 20-21 in set number 2. Out of the timeout from the Trojans. Timeout's brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Holly Flum with the serve, receive, set up left side, and too strong on the kill attempt. Hafe trying to get it in that back corner. We're tied up at 21-21. Thanks for joining us here tonight on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com. As myself, Jake Berkmeyer, here with you. Got Emma running the camera. Kaylin pressing buttons back in the studio. Alex Rush, does he have some updates for us on opening night? We will see. We will see. Here's now Gray to free ball across for the Trojans. Cougars, Morgan Engel on the attack. Dug up in the back row, up to the net. Newell with the dump, and picked up by Engel. Nice dump that time. We got a lift called on the Cougars. There's the trying to avoid a collision. Little scramble offline. The pass there ends up being a lift, and it is now back to serve the Trojans. Flum will set here to Predzinski in the middle. 1-2. Can Gray get it across on 3? She does. Markuson now to Flum. High set to Engel. Through the block and down. Morgan Engel with her 9th kill. We're tied up again at 22-22. Izzy Markuson will serve for the Cougars. Back middle receive. Pass up now to Noel, and up at the net. We got a off the defense of the Cougars. The block was there, off of them, and as it goes out of bounds. And Kennedy Gray will go back to serve now at 23-22. Trojans with the lead. Cougars have burned both their timeouts. Trojans have 1 left in this second set. Engel to serve receive. Flum will go right back to Engel on the left side. She'll try to get into that back corner. Picked up and passed up. Gray now here. Pana will free ball across. Markuson to Flum. Back line here. Red line. Kill down for Engel. It's it there in between Haft and Pana. And we're tied up 23-23. Tingham comes out. Severson comes in. Engel goes back to serve for Ada-Borup-West. It's a race to lead by 2 now at 23-23. The serve across. Back middle receive high up at the net. Severson's there, and she takes it down for the kill. Severson versus Noel, and the sophomore wins that battle. Severson with her 5th kill. Cougars have set point 24-23. Trojans take a timeout from Freedom Fuel in Ada. 24-23, Cougars lead. They lead the match 1-0. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
At Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy Apartments in Twin Valley, they want to ensure you or your loved one are in the best place for your current care needs. They offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. Residents can continue to do what they have always loved while trying new experiences that they've never had time for. For more information on Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley, call 218-456-2105.
Out of the timeout. Hit the button just in time. Just in time. Morgan Engel back to serve. Set point for Ada-Borup-West. So they trailed 21-17. Came back to tie it up, took the lead, and now looking to close it up. Here's a serve across. Gray receives. Ball gets volleyed all the way over. Back to the Cougar side. Prodzinski in the middle will have the kill attempt dug up. Back left side here. It will be Pana here off the defense. The dive by Engel. Not there. We're tied at 24. Pana with the kill. And double checking that time. I believe it was Mulcahy with the assist. Here goes Noel back to serve. In the middle, Severson, block is there. The Trojan block that time. Abby John teaming up with Izzy Snowball. And 25-24, we have set point here for the Trojans. Their first set point of the year. Trojan fans on their feet with the clapping as Manuel goes back to serve. Floats it across. Flum, Engel, bump set. Go to Prodzinski. Tips it across. Pass up at the net. Markerson will pass it back to Engel. Dumps it across on two, and we're tied again. 25-25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 ties in this second set. Two teams playing it close to the vest. Here's Sarah Prodzinski with the serve across. Well, back sets right side to John, and too strong. Was not tipped as it goes to the baseline of the basketball court. Set point for Ada-Borup-West. Their second set point of the set. Prodzinski serve across. Pass a little off the line. Newell gets it back in. Gray will get it over the net. Here up at the net. Engel. Oh, we got a roofing call on the Trojans, and the Cougars will take the set. The pass was tipped up and at the top of the net, going up trying to get it back. It did not cross the net. It was over on the Cougar side. The roofing call called, and that will be 27-25 there in set number 2 for Ada-Borup-West. Let's see, Prodzinski gets that last service point, part of 8 in that match, or in that set for her. Holly Flum had 5 assists with 5 kills in that set for Morgan Engel. Also, Milena Severson with 3 for the Cougars as well. For the Trojans, Manuel had 4 kills in that set, 2 assists as well. An ace serve for Elizabeth Mulcahy. She had an assist as well. 2 kills for Lexi Haft in that second set as well. First set goes to the Cougars, 25-13. Second set goes to the Cougars, 27-25. Third set comes up when we come back. This has been your Linforce Insurance Agency In Between Sets Update.
Enjoy spectacular savings at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Receive up to $150 off on your eyewear. Save more, buy more. Save more when you purchase your eyewear at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Now through September 30th, you'll receive up to $150 off. See Valley Vision Clinic for all spectacular savings during this promotion. Valley Vision Clinic, excellence, experience, complete care. 218-784-4091 for the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to ChristianMotors.com or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. ChristianMotors.com, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
Ada Building Center, LLC welcomes you to discuss your plans and ideas for your new farm buildings, homes, garages, storage sheds, or other buildings you want at the lake, on the farm, or in town. Floor to ceiling, walls to roof, Ada Building Center, LLC will assist in making your construction plans, providing quality project materials and free delivery to your job site. For updates and repairs, they have all the doors, windows, cabinets, and supplies you need. Ada Building Center, LLC, 218-784-3661, Highway 200 East edge of Ada.
Linforce Insurance Agency, Linforce, your insurance source. You can visit the website, linforceinsurance.com, or stop by their locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, Fertile, and Ada. Linforce, your insurance source since 1937. Sets 1 and 2 go to Ada-Borup-West. Set number 3 will go to who as we get out there with the rotations coming in. John comes out. Gray checks in the libero for the Trojans. Markuson getting ready to check in for Ada-Borup-West. Here as Egan checks out. And it will be Morgan Engel going back to serve to start things off for Ada-Borup-West. Trying to close it out. Home opener for Ada-Borup-West. Have another home game on Thursday. Trojans, Thursday, they have their home opener versus Detroit Lakes. Third set underway. Here is the kill left side off the defense and out. It's a kill. Lexi Haft with the kill for the Trojans, her 5th. And set number 3 starts with the Barnesville Trojan advantage at 1-0. Noel goes back to serve now. Right-hand serve across, back middle, received by Markuson. Engel will give it up to Severson, and we got an antenna. Hits the antenna, so the point goes to the Trojans. 2-0, they lead. Well, back again to serve. Engel will set to Severson. The block is there. And it goes out of bounds, though, as Hintz had the block, but it ricocheted back across the net and out of play. Side out here to Sarah Pradzinski and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. And side out right back to the Trojans as we get a net serve. First missed serve of the night for the Cougars. Trojans with just 2 missed serves. Both teams' service percentage looking all right here in game number 1 of the season. Pana with the serve, Engel, and free ball across by Markuson. Noel will high set to the left side, giving it up to Haft, and it is point here to Ada-Borup-West as it goes out. Markuson checks out, Thornton checks in for Markuson, and then Thornton checks out as Solsing comes in to serve. Here at 3-2, Trojans with the lead. Left side, it's Haft through the block and down. Actually, Haft with the kill, her 2nd of the set. Noel picks up an assist. Kennedy Gray will take the volleyball to serve. Line up there along the right side of the lane of the basketball court. Steps up and sends it across on the low line drive. Severson in the front row, gives it to Engel, gives it right back to Severson on the line, down in the back row. Gets the kill. Engel assist, Severson kill. She's got half a dozen now. Engel leading all players in the match here with 9 kills by my tally. Alex Tingham checking in to serve. Severson gets a breather there, that rotation. So officials checking the rotation book, get the thumbs up, say all is good. So here comes the Tingham serve. Back middle receive, pass up, Noel, and in the middle, the block is there. Haft can get it through the block of Egan and Engel. Point here for Ada-Borup-West and Tingham. Back to serve now, tied up at 4-4. Snowball to Noel in the back row. Gray will be Prudzinski to Flum, and free ball across by Engel. Noel will set here, and John with the kill down. Tingham couldn't get to it, and Abby John picks up the kill. Assist there to Mia Noel, her 7th, lucky number 7 on that one. Okay, goes back to serve. Right hand serve into the net. Miss serve, and back we go. 5-5, Cougar serve. This crowd on hand here. Trojans coming up. There's a lot of purple out here because a lot of the student section for the Cougars decided it was jersey night, and there's a lot of Minnesota Viking jerseys. So you look out there, you see a lot of purple, but good crowd on hand both sides here for the season opener as this one off the net and a 4-hit called on the Cougars. As Engel hits it off the top, and we side out to Barnesville, leading 6-5. Lexi Haft back to serve. Tingham now to Flum, to Engel on the left side. Cross-court kill attempt dug up by Haft. They'll set up now to Pana. Double lock is there. Pana trying for diving in. Hits it under the net. Side out, Ada-Borup-West. Izzy Markison will serve. Right hand serve, right side receive. Gray to Noel in the middle to John, off of Flum, running after, tracking down, pulling it back in by Markison. Flum will 3-ball it across. Pass up, Noel will dump it in two. Tingham's there to pick it up. Flum sets in the middle here to Prudzinski. Pushed up there by Mulcahy. And on the left side, the attack here from Pana down. Pana gets it down. Macy with her 3rd kill of the night. Well, with another assist. Back to serve will be Abby John. Leading here at 7-6. Tingham to Flum to Engel on the left side. Off the defense, tracked down, pulled back in by Haft. Free ball across by Noel. Flum will set it up off the pass from Markison. Prudzinski's kill received up into the rafters here and coming down, and Hintz tried to back set at that time and was miss-hit there, or some miscommunication or something happened on that one. It landed on the Trojan side, and it's side out to the Cougars. That's the concise way to say it. 7-7, here comes the Morgan Engel serve. Back row middle, Haft will pass it up. Going to the right side, Hintz off the block and out. Hintz with the kill. Back to serve will be Mia Noel. Okay, checks out. Here is Snowball checks back in on that front line. Severson back in, her kill attempt, dug up in the back row. Gray with the back row attack, picked up by the Cougars, and they're going to be free balled across by Severson. Gray to Noel. Now here to the left side, that will be Pana. Hits it across and mishandled by the Cougars. It lands in, and that's the kill. Pana and Noel with the assist, Noel with the serve. Here now at 9-7. Short serve, and Thornton diving for it, and it goes over. It's an ace serve. Ace serve here from Mustang Seeds, mustangseeds.com. Contact your local Mustang Seed dealers or visit with Jay Merkins, your Scott Erickson, your Mustang Seeds district sales managers. Timeout called, 10-7. Barnesville Trojans lead over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in set number 3. Cougars lead 2-0 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car. Because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
10-7, Barnesville Trojans with the lead. Here's this third set, continuing the trend of set number 2, back and forth. Here, Trojans getting a little margin. Here's Manuel on a service run. Sends the right-hand serve across. Markuson here to Engel, now to Severson. Down with the kill, gets it just past the dive of Haft. The Haft couldn't quite get to it, and there's the kill for Melina Severson. Sarah Prodzinski, yes, Sarah will go back to serve. Tips, off the net. Hits Gray in the head twice. Tipped off the net. Kennedy Gray coming up on it, deflected just enough to kind of skim off her cheek. And Noel there bumped off her and then hit Gray in the head again. So ends up being an ace serve, and Prodzinski back to serve again. At 9-10. Snowball with the kill, too strong. Too strong, and it's 10-10. Tied up. Here. The serve goes across for Prodzinski. Will be returned here by the Trojans. Cougars will set up and they'll free ball it themselves. Here's a bump set from Gray to the left side here from Pauna, picked up by Markuson in the back row. Thornton will free ball it, trying to angle it, and angles it wide. Side out to Barnesville. Pauna back to serve. Here's Macy Pauna. The junior sends it over. Received by the senior. Flum set up by Engel. Pushed over now by Severson. Trojans just free ball it over on 3. Markuson, Engel into the middle. Severson 1-2 and couldn't get to 3 as Noel diving after it, momentarily dug it up and ricocheted right into the hands of Gray, and just the quick reactions. Kind of got caught in the pocket of the elbow there. Here, and it will be point here to the Cougars as Callie Solsing comes in to serve. In the middle, double block is there, and back, and it's point for Ada-Borup-West. Adrina Egan and Holly Flum on that side for the block. Solsing back there as Haft couldn't quite get through the block. Here's the pass up to Noel as she kind of had to do the one-handed set that time and got called for the lift. Chasing after that pass, little jump, one hand, almost like you're shooting a layup in that form, but the lift is called. It's point for Ada-Borup-West, followed by an ace serve on a miscommunication by the Trojans. And Callie Solsing with 5 quick service points now leads here at, 4 quick service points, leads at 14-11. Haft with the kill attempt, dug up by Solsing, free balled across by Severson. Gray to Noel, now here pushed over in the middle, off of Solsing in the back row on the dive, couldn't get to it. As Hintz finds the soft spot in the zone. Side out to Barnesville. Kennedy Gray back to serve. Here's Severson to Egan, back to Severson, block, sends it back, pushed over now by Egan. Up here in the middle will be Gray, she'll get it back, she'll try the back row kill attempt and missing. Side out. Alex Tingham coming in to serve. At 15-12. Received by the Trojans in the middle. John has it picked up, sent back. Cougars trying to free ball it over, and they do it wide. Point here with the Trojans. Snowball will check out. Okay, we'll check in. 13-15. The serve goes across, set up here. Flum gets it to Engel, picked up in the back row. That time we're by Pana. Haft will have her kill attempt, dug up in the back row by a dive by Prodzinski, dumped across on 2. That time by Newell, and free ball across by Prodzinski. Great to Newell, and she'll go. You go left, I'm going to hit it right was what happened as she tried to back set it. Okay, it was going in the middle, and the pass went to the side of the net. So miscommunication, side out here to Ada-Borup-West. Holly Flum to serve. Okay, in the back row, passes it up, and Gray will free ball across on 3. Egan here to Flum with the bump set to Engel. Off of Mulcahy, off of Pana, and John tipping it over, but going under the net. There, so side or point to Ada-Borup-West. Holly Flum back again to serve here at 17-13. Cougars leading 2-0 in this third set with the advantage as well. Short mid-range serve picked up by the Trojans. High bump set now up to Haft, and will hit off the block, hang on the net, come back down in, and it will be point Cougars, timeout Trojans. 18-13 in set number 3, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Cougars lead the Trojans on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
The Holly Flum serve is across, returned by the Trojans, and then we have the Cougars having it fall in between. And it will be a timeout and a side out to Barnesville. Actually came back early out of that timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Cougars again doing a little mopping on their side of the court. Getting that tall out, cleaning it up. Trojans trailing 14-18. Here's the serve across. Marcuson receive. Flum set. Engel kill attempt. Dug up here by Paige Brayton. There's Brayton in here during that timeout substitution. Here's side out now to Ada-Borup-West as Izzy Marcuson goes back to serve. Trojans too strong from John on the right side. Abby John past the back line, and it was kind of looked like the players hitting the deck to let that go out. Marcuson serve, back set here. Newell goes back to John, dug up by Marcuson. Flum will set in the middle. Prodzinski, back row dig by Mulcahy. Newell sets to Brayton. Pushed up here now by the Cougars. They'll set up to Engel. Left side, saved by Gray, and then the third hit. Can't bring it back in as Newell run up against the edge of the scorer's table. Runs out of real estate, and the point stays with Ada-Borup-West. 21-14. Here's right now Cougars in this third set after we went back and forth early on, sticking with it. And some high performance here from the service line in this one as Jefferson back again. Again, just one missed serve here in the match for the Cougars. Just 3 for the Trojans, but high performance there from Guys at Performance Egg west of Borup, your locally owned full-service egg supplier. There is this tip kill back here off the Trojans and out. Here, and it will be Marcuson to serve. We got a whistle here as Thornton will check out and Maya Gordon will check in for Ada-Borup-West. Marcuson serve, receive. Newell will set up now to Brayton. Brayton here. Gordon will get the kill attempt for the Cougars. Dug up in the back row. Gray will have the back row hit across. Marcuson to Flum. She'll go to Engel on the left side. In the back row, it's Haft with the dig. Pushed up by John. Pass a little off the line. Tracked down by Tingham and can't be free balled over by the Cougars. So 15-23. Back to serve will be Abby John for Barnesville. Her serve across. Here, Engel to Flum. Dump it across on two. Mulcahy's there. Newell will set it. Here, Brayton will tip it across. Picked up by the Cougars at the net. Comes back over on the Trojan side. Brayton now dug up by Tingham. Here, and Flum trying to hit it back into play. Will get called for the lift. So Abby John back to serve again. John serve. Marcuson in the back row has it. Flum passes here. Engel knocks it across. Newell to the red line. Brayton, her kill attempt dug up by Tingham, but pass into the net. And suddenly, Trojans cut it down. It's down to 17-23. John continues her service run. Engel, Flum, back to Engel. Little give and go on the volleyball court that time as it's picked up by the Trojans. Free ball to cross. Set up, going back to Engel on the left side. This time she goes for the cross-court kill down. Match point now for Ada-Borup-West, and it will be Morgan Engel back to serve. 24-17. Match point as Engel sends it across. Noel will get the pass set up right side. The kill attempt. Hintz can't get it down, and that will be your final here tonight as the Cougars take it 3-0, 25-13. 27-25, 25-17 in straight sets tonight for Ada-Borup-West as they improve to 1-0 and the Trojans fall to 0-1 here in both teams' season opener. Stick with us. We'll have your post-game report coming your way after the Cougars' 3-0 victory over the Trojans on KRTV and yourliveevent.com.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Your Home Crown Realty post-game report here in the season opener with Ada-Borup-West getting the victory over Barnesville. The Cougars defeat the Trojans 25-13, 27-25, 25-17 to take the season opening victory here today. Let's break it down a little bit more with our Benedictine Care Community game summary. And this one here from Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court, together a trusted name in senior living. First set, it was 1-1, 2-2. Then the Cougars get a run here, a Callie Solsing serving run as maybe expected somewhat, some miscues in the first set of the first match of the year. Here some errors resulting in the Cougars able to go up quickly there with the 8-2 margin. They would lead it up by 21-6 before the Trojans put on a service run of their own. They cut it down to 8, but then a timeout. Cougars regain the momentum, take it 25-13. Second set, we were tied 14 times. Each team had a set point. Trojans did not get their one set point. Cougars got one of their two set points, and they take it 27-25 there in that back and forth match. Both teams trying to match each other, but it was the Cougars to take it, and they took the momentum into set number 3. After the Trojans took the first couple points, Cougars come back tied at 4, 5, 6, 7, tied at 10, and from that point on, Cougars with a 4-point run here, a 3-point run there, a 5-point run there, and they lead 23-14. They take it 25-17 in that final set. Here with the Cougars with a 3-0 victory over the Trojans. That's your Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court game summary. Together a trusted name in senior living. Our post-game report from Home Crown Realty continues when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Welcome back to your Home Crown Realty post-game report. Ada-Borup-West with the 3-0 victory over the Barnesville Trojans, 25-13, 27-25, 25-17. This is your Home Crown Realty post-game report, and we continue it off here with our stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada and Peter Jacobson Construction. And join us here for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars as Holly Flum joins us. And Holly, congratulations on the victory. It's the first match of the year. How good is it to get that victory right away?
It feels really good to get the victory right away. Now all we can hope for is just keeping the energy up and hopefully continuing to win or get better.
Did you feel the team had some good energy from the onset here today, came out with some intensity?
Oh yeah, we definitely felt a connection out there, and that's what we were aiming for, just to connect and put down the ball like we do.
Gotta ask you here because Coach talked about in the pregame of, hey, we had an injury over the weekend. So what was practice like yesterday to get ready, knowing that you already had to change things up?
Practice was pretty intense. People getting new positions, learning a whole new rotation, being put in another position that I haven't been in a while, but it all worked out.
It did, and for you, it is senior year. We'll talk about the senior year of volleyball. I know you love talking about senior year of school, but we'll hold off on that. Here, what's it mean here to come out here as senior year?
It's fun. I'm just ready to have a good season.
All right. What's this team got to do to have a good season?
Hopefully play together good, make it to state. Just have a good season.
All right. Some good goals. Holly Flum, congratulations on the victory here tonight. Best of luck. I look forward to seeing you again down the road.
Thank you very much.
There we go. As Holly Flum join us here with our players of the game, our stars of the game, as we'll hand off the mic here. Again, your stars are brought to you by Peter Jacobson Construction and American Federal Bank in Ada. Alex Tingham joins us here, another senior member of this Cougar squad here. Congratulations on the season opening victory for you. First game, they always say it's the most important game, so to come out with a win, what's that feel like?
Honestly, it's pretty exciting because all summer, we've known we've had a lot of potential as a team, and we all get along really well. And to just see it all start to come together, right off the bat, it's just a really good, exciting feeling.
Was it advantageous for you guys to start at home on the year too, to have that first one being on your home court?
I think, yeah, because we were able to spend some time together before the game. And, we can do that on the bus for away games, too, but it's nice to have your home court. Student section, that always helps.
Yeah, they were a little rowdy tonight.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. What's it take to get back into that game day rhythm, especially this week when you don't have school yet here? It changes again next week, obviously, but what's it like to get back into that rhythm?
For me, I just didn't let myself sleep in. I got up early and tried to treat the day as if I did have school. Didn't let myself sit around.
Man, not sleeping in. When I was your age, that was not the case.
Oh, I don't mind.
No. Well, hey, talk about the play on the court. How you thought that you guys came out, played. Was the communication and those aspects where you want to be here in the first game?
I thought our communication was pretty good. It can always be better, of course. I think we only had one ball drop that was a result of us not having very good communication, but that's one more play we can improve on.
All right. Well, hey, continue to improve. That's the name of the game, right?
Yeah.
All right. Alex Tingham joining us here for part of our stars of the game. Alex, congratulations. Best luck. We'll talk with you later in the season.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So Alex Tingham also joining us here for our stars of the game. And do we have one more behind us? Nope. Okay. All right. No one else wants to talk right now, so that's fine. We'll have our coaches' comments coming up in a little bit, but again, that was your stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada and Peter Jacobson Construction here tonight in the Ada-Borup-West Cougar victory over the Barnesville Trojans. Here, final score 3-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
As we prepare to head back to school, students at Ada-Borup-West will go back to school on Tuesday, September 5th. Visit ada.k12.mn.us for more information and parent resources as you prepare to send your student back to school, whether that's transportation, whether that's the e-learning plans, Free and reduced lunch forms or questions before school can be answered by visiting ada.k12.mn.us. You can also call the school for more information, 218-784-5300. The Ada-Borup-West School District looks forward to a safe back to school.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At the junction of Highway 59 and 200, you'll enjoy a stop at Pump 24 Corner Market. Gas and diesel islands are available 24 hours for all vehicles. In the Corner Market, you'll find convenience foods, grocery, hot stuff subs and wraps, pizzas, salads, and more, including the Plump 24 roasted chicken. You can add mashed potatoes and extras for the full meal. Hot coffee is always available every day at Pump 24 Corner Market in Mahnomen.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back to our post-game report from Home Crown Realty. On to Brandon and Eric at Home Crown Realty. When buying or selling your next or current home, licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, homecrownrealty.com to view the listings. Just a quick look at some of the games here that we have scores of, because, Coach, I know you were asking too. Lake of the Woods over Fertile Beltrami, 3-0 tonight. Here in Class A volleyball, let's see, Goodrich Grigla and Warren over at Oslo are at 2-2 right now into that fifth set. Oh, we got Pine River Bacchus over BBE 2-1. A couple of the Clearburg-Gonvick 2-1 leading right now over Winnimac as well. And as we had here, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars over the Barnesville Trojans 3-0 here tonight. Let's talk about that match with the head coach of Ada-Borup-West, Coach Jim Lee, join us. And, Coach, congratulations. First match of the season. Always good to get that first win.
Correct. You never know really what's going to happen, especially after changing the rotation on the fly there yesterday. So it was good to get that first W.
Coming out in that first set after some initial back and forth, Callie had the nice service run there to get things going. What was working? What was effective for you to get that lead?
I think the first thing is the connectedness of the kids. Is like it sounds like one person out there for each other. For themselves. It's like the girls are actually out there for each other there tonight, and you can see that whether it's in the huddle before the match or actually in the match there too, where they're supporting each other. And Callie kind of needs that coming off the bench, where the girls go in there to support her because they know how great of a server that she is. So I think that really helped her out.
Just quick here, serving in general. Just one missed serve tonight. Here.
One
that's good
serve.
For the first match, right?
What are they doing? Who missed that one serve? Jeez, what are they thinking? Yeah, that's pretty impressive because usually you got to get the first match jitters out. Usually you're pretty nervous. So I was very impressed. We only had, those are just giveaway points. We go and miss serves. I'm very happy that we only had that one miss serve, especially since we like to serve aggressively too. So, that's very impressive. That's a team effort there.
Talk about that going from that first set where you had a margin to play with there before you took the victory into that second set where I think, 14 ties there back and forth the whole time there and taking in an extra points.
And down at the end by 4 points and the girls coming back. And what it was is the girls weren't nervous. They didn't want to get to their head or anything like that. They said, okay, we know the game plan. Let's go and do this. And the ball control improved at the end there too, which was huge.
Front line, back line here. Did you see good things that you want to see here tonight?
I wasn't exactly sure what to see. Like I said, the first match jitters. We got some young kids. They're getting their first match here at varsity, so you're not exactly sure what to see, especially against a quality program like Barnesville. You can see that JV team of theirs. Man, they're good. They're going to have some good years up here, coming up ahead here. And even this summer when I saw Barnesville this summer, the younger teams like, man, they got some great kids with some height and some great athleticism coming up here. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be conducive to their basketball program, and track too is what I'm thinking, and maybe softball. But it's like, so we knew it was going to be for a battle here tonight. So like you said this at the beginning, it's good to get that first W out of the way because you never know what to expect here on the first match.
Second match Thursday. You're the nightcap of the fall doubleheader there with the football going early in the day. So what do you want to see out there on the court against Sycamore?
Something similar to what we had here tonight. I think that the setting was pretty consistent, except for there's in the second set there, I think we had some problems. The ball control is pretty good, except for a couple sporadic things. I think what we need to go ahead and do here is to go ahead and run more effective offense. I don't think we were able to do that because we're not used to this rotation, because like I said, we only have one practice to go and put this in. So I think what we need here is some more practice to go and see exactly what we can do, and the girls get more confidence in each other and exactly what they can do on the court. Because like I said, when you just have one day to go ahead and change your rotation, it puts a huge burden on each of the girls. We had to really change our positions. Everybody's positions we had to go and change on the fly there. So the girls did it very admirably here tonight. So I'm very proud of what they did. Because it's not tough. First match, you got to change everything. One practice prepares. Like, nice job, girls.
We told you, sometimes one day is all you need, right?
Apparently they did. I'd like more, but apparently that's all they need and want.
All right. Coach Jim Lee here with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars after the season opening victory over the Barnesville Trojans. Coach, congratulations and best of luck to you and the girls here on Thursday.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Brooke.
There we go. As Coach Jim Lee with our post-game coaches' comments here, part of our Home Crown Realty post-game report, which continues after this.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
It's Cleaner with Gleaner Combines from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Have you been seeing the demonstrations of these Gleaner Combines? Check with Chuck O'Neill for details at Ziegler Ag Equipment. New trade-ins at Ziegler Ag Equipment, 31-foot Borgo, chisel plow with 3-bar harrow, just in S205 Melrose Bobcat, local trade, 1,580 hours. Talk with Chuck O'Neill for pricing and more information. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Home Crown Realty post-game report here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here, sticking with us here as we continue to look back on tonight's season opening game, which was a win for Ada-Borup-West, 3-0 over the Barnesville Trojans, 25-13, 27-25, 25-17 in this one. Let's talk about our Subway Super Sub of the game. There we go. So from Subway and Ada, and coming off the bench here tonight, Alex Tingham is our Subway Super Sub here today. Had her for 10 service points at the line, and also in that back row. Don't have the exact number of digs, but she did a nice job playing in that back row coming off the bench. Alex Tingham will be your Subway of Ada Super Sub of the game here. And let's also talk precision as well in this one. You can learn about precision with RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton online, planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. Here as precision in this one, alluded to it here, the serving both teams. First match of the year combined just 4 missed serves against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aces here. So both teams serving very well from the line, especially in that first match of the year. Good to see that. That's precision. You can talk about precision with your planters with RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton online, planterdoc.com, and they hope you all have a safe planting or a safe harvest season. Here with the Cougar 3-0 victory, 25-13, 27-25, 25-17 here. Ada-Borup-West with the victory. Here's a reminder for you as well, too, after we sign off here tonight, Caitlin will have the R&J Sports Nightcap coming your way as well, as the first nightcap of the season comes up here tonight. Here, as we'll hear that for you on 106.5 KRJB, also KRJM, KKCQ as well, too, recapping the area scores and finishes in the region. Talking about playing in the trenches here tonight with Visser Trenching. There is they do it, they dig it, they get it done. Here with Visser Trenching in the trenches here tonight. Both liberos, Kennedy Gray for the Barnesville Trojans, Izzy Markison for Ada-Borup-West. Really getting after a lot of balls here tonight. As mentioned, Tingham coming off the bench for the Cougars. Also, I thought in the back row for the Trojans, playing in the back row, Alexi Haft coming up. I thought she got in there on a number of kill attempts and digging them up too. So some good trench play there from both sides here for the Trojans and the Cougars in this one. That's your In the Trenches report from Visser Trenching. Ada-Borup-West with the victory over Barnesville 3-0. Our post-game report from Home Crown Realty continues after this.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, they understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's their specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and they can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, to review your crop insurance coverage. They're an equal opportunity provider.
At Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy Apartments in Twin Valley, they want to ensure you or your loved one are in the best place for your current care needs. They offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. Residents can continue to do what they have always loved while trying new experiences that they've never had time for. For more information on Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley, call 218-456-2105.
Post-game report from Home Crown Realty with Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart. When you're looking to buy or sell real estate with agents licensed in both Minnesota and North Dakota, listings available on homecrownrealty.com. Like them on Facebook, too. Time to list your property for sale or have your eye on a specific property? Set up an appointment with Brandon or Eric at Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Ada-Borup-West with the victory over Barnesville, 3-0. Let's talk our Enbridge Energy player of the game, bringing the energy tonight. I thought there was a big moment in set number 2 where Morgan Engel for Ada-Borup-West comes up with a big kill. And then Holly Flum comes back with a big ace serve right after that. I thought that was your big energy moment in that one as it turned a 21-17 deficit. Cougars would tie it up at 21. It would be tied a few more times before they take that second set, 27-25, the final in that second set, and take the 3-0 victory. So that's your Enbridge Energy play of the game here today in the Cougar victory over the Trojans. And our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection in this one. Here at Halstead Telephone Company, they're keeping you connected. Here online, halsteadtel.com. And you can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company. Connection in this one. And got to talk again about the Cougars with the new rotation. As Coach said, hey, we got a new rotation. Had an injury over the weekend, just had yesterday's practice to work on it. And coming in and able to communicate, play on some of those same lines with some new positions, some new rotation pieces there, and able to come in and do that. They were connected here today, just like you can be connected with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. Well, that just about wraps us up here as we go to our final stats. Final stats here today from Christian Motors in Fertile. For the Barnesville Trojans, Noel with 11 service points had 6 kills and 11 aces. Here as Kennedy Gray with 7 service points. It was Sophie Frederick with 1 service point, 1 assist. Elizabeth Mulcahy with 13 service points, had 2 aces and an assist. It was Macy Pano with 6 service points, 4 kills. Lexi Haft with 5 service points, 6 kills. Aubrey Hintz with 4 kills. Abigail John with 9 service points and a kill in the match here for the Barnesville Trojans as they fall to 1-0. They're up next at home on Thursday as they take on Detroit Lakes. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Alex Tingham had 10 service points. Sarah Prodzinski, 15 service points, 2 aces. Milena Severson with 8 kills. Izzy Markson, 11 service points. Adrina Egan with a kill and an assist tonight. It was Holly Flum with 13 service points, 1 ace, 11 assists. Morgan Engel with 9 service points, 10 kills, and 4 assists. Callie Solson with 16 service points, 2 aces here today for Ada-Borup-West as the Cougars improve to 1-0. They're at home on Thursday as they take on Sacred Heart. That's our final stats here today from Christian Motors online, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Check them out, Highway 32 in Fertile. Earlier today, JV game went to the Barnesville Trojans 2-0. Varsity game goes to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 3-0 in that contest. Thanks for joining us here today as we wrap up our Home Crown Realty post-game report. Thanks to you, the listener, for joining us, to all the sponsors you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask that you please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you here for allowing us to be here with our coverage. Thanks as well to staff administration here at the Ada-Borup-West School. Glad to be back with you guys for another year. Same with Kaylin in the Ada Building Center LLC studios of KRJB, as she'll have the R&J Sports nightcap coming in your way. And first game here on the new year with you. Good to be back. Thanks to Emma joining us here with the camera work on yourliveevent.com as, first game, all good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up? 2 thumbs up? We got 2 thumbs up. All right, that means we're good. We'll give her the microphone next week. Here is myself, Jake Berkmeyer. Thanks again for joining us here. Ada-Borup-West with the victory over the Barnesville Trojans, 3-0, 25-13, 27-25, 25-17. Thanks again for listening to 106.5 FM KRJB and watching on yourliveevent.com.